Hey guys, Martin here, bringing on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and so we're jumping into the third and final stage that is available on Global now for the new Peppy Gals event, the Heart-Pounding Heroine Battle, and this is Stage 3 versus Chi-Chi. So, just like the other stages, jumping into this for the first time, see if we can get all the missions done in one go. This one is the only one that has an extra mission compared to the other two, which just have the mission for using 4 Peppy Gals units. So Chi-Chi is a Super AGL type. Chi-Chi will launch a series of relentless attacks. She possesses a skill that can nullify stunning effects. The damage dealt to her will become 0 if the damage dealt does not exceed a certain value. So anything under a certain amount just does 0 damage. Raise your power and confront Chi-Chi with all-out super attacks. Certain characters can't be used. It's all the nuking leaders. I guess they don't worry about that for the first 2 stages because you don't really do damage with attacks anyway, but for this one obviously you do. So yeah, she can't be stunned and she's going to launch a bunch of attacks. Now this one, we do have the same mission again, right, for Peppy Gals allies. However, we do also have clear stage 3 with Master Roshi on your team. And as you can see, like, you've got the new Dokkan Fest, but if you didn't get him, aside from the SRs, you've got this old tech one who, whilst he has type advantage, he doesn't really do a lot. And then, of course, we have the physical LR. So we are going to run a team here to try and get these missions done in one go using the World Tournament Goku, because obviously he has type advantage, so we don't have to worry too much about turns where he doesn't get his guard to activate. He has Earthbred Fighters as a leader skill, so we can have Roshi on the team. We pretty much are going to be relying on Roshi's dodge if he's going to be getting attacked at any point. And then with the rest of the team is the 4 Peppy Gals characters, because of course Goku leads Earthbred Fighters. He's not giving any of these guys a 200% leader skill, but it's the only way I can sort of put together a team with the required units for all the missions, because of course they would ideally like you to get a to use a Roshi leader, right, the new Dokkan Fest, because he's gonna not only be one of the mission requirements himself, but he leads Peppy Gals for 200%. And the friend doesn't count, right? So you can't just run a friend Roshi to do the mission. So this is probably the best way I can think to do it without having the Dokkan Festival Roshi yourself. So we're going to jump in and see how we get on. Just like the other stages, I'm jumping into this like completely blind, just going by the information that's in the actual event info. So yeah, we're just going to go from here and see how we get on. So do this, and then we'll keep a bunch of these orbs here ready for... We got Bulma on the second turn. We had both the Gokus on the first turn, which is a little bit annoying, but of course he does at least have guaranteed guard on the first turn, gets a chance to build up here a little bit. So it seems like Chi-Chi, I saw the symbol come up before we attacked, which does happen sometimes with their heads-up display at the top, but Chi-Chi can be attack lowered. Shoujo doesn't seem to have a crazy amount of HP. If one super attack from Goku here is enough to... Oh, that did 0. Oh, wait, so his additional super did less than the first one. I guess he crit, didn't he? Okay. But then that one did enough, regardless. Interesting. So it's got to be above, like, what, above, like, 500k, or was that 5 million? Whichever that was. That's interesting. Okay. So this guy, he's not been hit at all, so he doesn't have any build-ups. Is he just going to do 0? Interesting. Okay, okay. The attack lowering is obviously very helpful, because even if we're not doing damage, at least we are lowering her attack. So that reduces the chances that we are then just going to get one shot over here. But yeah, see, he receives a couple of attacks to get the attack up. That's where the slot 1 was able to do a decent bit of damage. So as long as you are getting over that damage threshold, you should be able to do enough damage to do enough to get by. Fortunately, we've got a situation here where we can put Roshi in the middle where he doesn't actually have to take any attacks. So we actually don't have to worry about him potentially getting killed here. And then with Chi-Chi being attack lowered repeatedly, Bulma's got the guard. Is it her 12 key super that lowers attack? We did get the additional by getting enough orbs. So, I mean, she does have type disadvantage, which means if she doesn't crit, she's probably, yeah, not hitting that damage threshold, but she's still lowering attack. So that actually works out quite nicely, right? Even if the unit's not able to actually do damage, by lowering attack, that's still beneficial to the run overall. And she can be sealed as well. So, I mean, we kind of got it locked down in the sense that she's not really going to be able to kill us here because she's now sealed and attack lowered multiple times. We just have to make sure we can kill her. But it does seem like she obviously doesn't have a gauge that builds up. There's no number of charges like counter like there was for the pan one. So it does seem like we don't have to worry about like how many turns it takes us to actually defeat her here. So let's go ahead and do... Are you going to share any extra links with you? Oh yeah, we get Infighter, so we might as well. Because yeah, I think with the amount that she's attack lowered at this point and sealed, even if Bulla isn't dodging at the end, she should be fine. Goku's up to 6.4 now, so hopefully he's actually able to do damage. If not, at least we keep that attack lower going. But, oh yeah, there we go. Nice big crit. And then we get the additional... I think we kind of are on a bit of a roll here. Like I said, we've got her sort of locked down with the seal and the attack lowers. Videl with a 7.2 as well. I think, but Videl, I've ended up pulling extra copies of her since the worldwide banners went away. So mine has 2 dupes now, I think. She also lowers attack. So yeah, we basically got this on lock here. Using the physical Roshi, who basically didn't have to do anything. Didn't get attacked in the on his first turn. Bulla not doing any damage, but that's fine. But yeah, you can't... I do, like I say, I said it in the Ranfan one, which was a very short one, because that one was very easy, but I do like this, or was it the Pan one? One of the two. Hopefully you guys have checked them all out. Do go ahead and do so if you haven't already. But yeah, I do like the fact that it's an interesting way of having these endgame events where they have these sort of gimmicks rather than just going in the opposite direction, right, with just full-on power creep. And it's like, you know, imagine like when the Dismal Future Red Zone came out. The first stage against the androids was quite easy, and then the second stage against First Form Cell, like the number of people, I mean, I died a few times like doing it on stream the day it came out, but the number of people I saw complaining on Twitter like the day it came out that the stage was too hard, and it was like stage 2 of the event. And this is kind of like the opposite direction of that, right? Rather than having this power creep where a new set of stages come out and they're all hitting super hard right from the jump. Instead, you have some interesting like gimmicks in order to complete the stages. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Like, I'm a fan of the difficult events and building teams that are strong enough to actually beat them, like withstand the enemy's attacks, get your attacks off, maybe you need to heal up a little bit using defensive abilities, all that kind of stuff. Like, I am a big fan of events like that, but stuff like this is certainly interesting. I mean, I can definitely see people not enjoying this style of event, like the first one with the Pan one, where you just pick up rainbow orbs. Once you've picked up enough rainbow orbs, the fight just ends at the end of that turn and you win. And then the Ranfan one, literally just super attack 3 times every turn for 3 turns and then you win. Which, I mean, if you weren't trying to complete the missions, right, like for doing it with the Peppy Gals units on the team, super easy. Like, you think about the number of units that have released recently on the top tier teams that just get multiple additionals built in. Like, that would be super easy. So for some people, I know it's just going to be like a throwaway run. Like, I mean, there's like, I guess it's one of those things, right? Sometimes events come out with cool stages that are a bit fun and a bit fun for showcases, like the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan one from the movie hero or movie edition Blue Zone, because you have that stage with the Immortal Goku. Whereas obviously these stages, once you beat them once, there is really no reason to play them again, right? It's just the do the gimmick thing, win the stage, get the rewards, and then you're done. But I do think it's an interesting way of doing new content. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So there you go, with the 4 Peppy Gals allies and Roshi on the team, that is all the missions, including the final mission for beating all 3 of the stages. And so that is the heroine battle stuff done for now. The new stages will come a little bit later on. I'm not sure when. I'm assuming they'll aim to have it all out, I would guess, by like maybe the end of the month, because we know that next week potentially something new is coming out. We know we have the Peppy Gals EZAs of the Margarita and is it Kawaii? You say how you say her name? Those EZAs are out in like 4 days, so maybe the extra stages will drop then. I imagine they want this stuff to all be out by the end of the month, because of course we know all the stuff that's not out on JP, not out on Global yet, that is on JP, they want all of that stuff on Global by the end of the year. So I can't imagine that will have to wait super long to get the other stages for this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Give me your thoughts on the event overall. What did you think of it? Obviously, like anything, when they release these sets of stages, the first few are normally not super difficult. But like I say, the Bulma one that comes at the end is considered one of the hardest fights on JP at the moment, so definitely looking forward to that one. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.